Happy Thursday. Yesterday I thought yesterday was somehow Tuesday, so I said happy Tuesday, I think. And I thought today is Wednesday, but hey, time goes so fast. It's a good thing. I thought today is Wednesday, but some of my friends corrected me. It's not Wednesday, but it's Thursday. I was like, wow, that's great because I'm just one day away from Friday. Have you ever had those moments? Great. Yeah, so happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, okay? So I kind of regret that I erased this. I shouldn't have, but I didn't want to find another whiteboard to erase, so I just erased it. But I kind of regret erasing it. But I wrote it down in my notebook, so no biggie. Ugh. How about red X's? Okay. And then we have transactional demand curve, right? Right? We have maximum demand and maximum price, right? We are just doing the review, okay? So, ah, transactional demand, small d, and price, right? Just a review. And we yesterday we found out uh, we found an equation where we combine supply, demand, and price all in one equation. That was great, right? Because what we had yesterday was given the same price, all right? You can have oversupply where uh, oversupply situation where supply is more than demand. Here you have supply is equal to demand, and then here you have undersupply situation. Okay, so supply is less than demand. Then, yeah, you raise the price. If supply is more than demand, you decrease the price. You undercut the price. So that's why uh, delta P is equal to uh, demand minus supply, right? So yeah, a lot of demand, price go up. A lot of supply, price go down, right? So yeah, that was kind of aha moment for us yesterday, right? But that's when you supply level by some miscalculation or by natural disaster or whatever, political situation, whatever. Okay, supply is less than demand. You have shortage, so yeah, you sellers can raise their price, right? Okay, because that's supply is just we're talking about kind of absolute supply, right? First, supply level go down due to natural disaster. Okay, so that's the absolute supply concept. Okay, and then once you increase the price, that absolute supply becomes transactional supply as well. Actually, when there is shortage, it doesn't matter whether you raise the price or not. If you do not raise price, it will sold out. So some people will be grumpy because they want your pasta and but they're not getting one. Okay, but every single pasta that you make will sell out. It will sold out. So in the undersupply situation, undersupply situation, yeah, absolute supply is equal to transactional supply because every single pasta you will sell will be sold. There is some purchase or actual transaction. Okay, so here you have transactional supply, right? Is equal to big S, the absolute supply. Okay, and when supply matches demand, of course, yeah, transactional supply is same as absolute supply. But here it depends because if you maintain your price level and you oversupply, overproduce, uh, there will be some of the pasta left over that nobody wants because it's just too darn expensive, and you refuse to lower the price. If that's the case, what comes here as an inequality? I give you like 10 seconds, okay? What kind of relational operator comes between transactional demand and absolute demand? Like relative demand, transactional demand, same thing. Absolute demand, big S. Okay. What kind of relationship do they have? Hmm? I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. All right. So yeah, fill in the blank. Okay. Fill in the blank. I put in yet. I draw a blank in a yellow. Okay. Fill in the blank. What kind of relational binary relational operator? Like larger than, equal to, less than, whatever. Right. Right. We'll be back. We are back. All right. So, yeah, my voice is not quite back to normal. Sorry about that. Okay. So, well, let's try to get back to normal voice. Higher pitch. So, I'm struggling. I don't know why I lost my voice. I don't know. It happens once in a while. Ah, it happens. Um, I just go back to low tone because it's easier. You got the answer yet? It's easy. Good thing about economics, mathematics is not that difficult, okay? So, I forgot to charge my phone. Give me one second. Alright. Yeah, it's less than or equal to, right? Why? Because small s is a transactional supply, relative supply. It's out of all the supply, absolute supply. Let's say you make 15 pasta dishes. Only 10 of them will sell if you fix the price, if you do not lower the price. But if you do lower the price, then yeah, all the 15 pasta you make, it will be sold, so they'll be equal. But if you refuse to lower the price, you'll end up trashing 5 pasta dishes because it will go bad. And you're not eating one. Why? Because you're sick and tired of this pasta that you make. Okay, so you just trash it. So absolute supply will be 15 and transactional supply will be 10. Out of 15, you get only there will be 10 pasta of yours will be sold. Okay? So delta P here is reducing, so delta P is minus. So delta something is actually one-dimensional vector, meaning it's a real number or integer. It could be negative or positive. So it has some directionality in one-dimensional space. It's a one-dimensional vector. Okay, delta something. Okay. So yeah, you have demand S and the demand and supply. Supply minus demand is this vertical, the height of this small right triangle, right? And in our model, because they are 45-degree angle, yeah, they're equilateral. I mean, not equilateral, isosceles and also right angle, isosceles right triangle. Okay, so only because in our model it's 45-degree angle. Okay, that's why. Yeah, forgot to write down. This is what, dollar number. Okay. So because I don't want to lose my high pitched voice. I love my high pitched voice. Okay. I don't want to lose my vocal range. That's why I try to speak in a higher tone. Now, yeah, I learned some vocal technique from YouTube. Okay, how to train your voice. Yeah, they're cool. So many vodka, man. So, it's great. It's good. So that is this DSP equation is useful when demand level and supply level is not equal, because if supply and demand is equal, then delta price is zero. S minus D is zero, right? So it's not very interesting. But when S and D, supply and demand, they differ, then yeah, this equation is useful equation. Okay. Now that's when some supply, it falls outside of this transaction demand curve. Okay. But what if you just experiment with your price to find the optimum level of profit maximization price? You just experiment with your price, and it will move along inside of this transactional demand curve. If that's the case, it will look like this. So you have transactional demand curve, right? From here to here, that's you are lowering the price. Okay, so that's delta P, and the demand will go up. So that's delta D. Okay, and the relationship is negative, right? So that's why delta T is equal to minus delta P, because when price go down, minus times minus is plus, right? So delta D demand will go up inside of this, within this curve. Okay. Now, this and this, they don't look the same, right? Because they deal with different situations. That's why. Okay. They deal with different situations. We better give it some label, okay? Here is a rough draft. Let's, because we just kind of recreated what we did yesterday, right? So let's give it some label, okay? So let's say you have supply 1, supply 2, supply 3, demand 1, demand 2, demand 3. Okay? Okay. We are trying to make it more formal, alright? So here we have price 2, right? Then you have price 1. Okay. Looks like some kind of scaffold in a construction zone, right? Yeah, good, good. By the way, how much a shopping cart cost? After my phone charges, I want to look it up. A shopping cart, I wonder how much it costs because homeless people sometimes they steal the shopping cart from grocery store, right? My guess would be shopping cart from Walmart. It's metallic, so my guess would be 30 bucks. I don't know. Shopping cart, metallic. It has wheel, handle. My guess would be like 20 to 30 bucks, maybe 50. I want to look it up. Yeah, they shouldn't be stealing shopping carts from grocery store. It's a theft. By the way, I'm glad the cat I tried to kill, the feral cat, it didn't die because it could have been somebody else's cat. Okay, and if they find out that I'm the one who killed this cat, I tried to poison it. Oh, if they find out, I would have to pay them a lot of money because probably they are attached to this cat. So it will be more than monetary value. So I will have to pay a lot of money. So I'm glad it didn't die. Okay, so yeah. Mm. It's so cute. Puffball mushroom vodka. So cute. Looks like popcorn and it tastes like popcorn. Mm. Love it. So let's spell this out. We have two scenarios. Scenario number one, oversupply. Okay, so from here to there, okay, it's so it's like scenario number one, all right. You have curve like that, and so you have oversupply situation. So this is uh so it's like D2 minus S3. Okay, is equal to delta P, right? P3 minus P2. P3 is this, P2 is this, so this will be negative, and D2 is this, and S3 is that, so this will be negative as well, because you are subtracting a big number from a small number, okay? So yeah, they're both negative. But thinking about it, because this is very simple mathematics, right? But there is a lot to this. Okay, there's a lot to this. We are like a cow chewing the cud, rumination. We're kind of regurgitating what we ate before. We are throwing up, vomiting up, but we don't spit it out. We hold it in our mouth and we chew it again. That's what cows do, chewing the cuds. Yeah, it's gross, right? That's what cows do, and we eat cows, beef. We drink their milk as well. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here, metaphysically speaking. Okay, so we're chewing the cuds. We're kind of like producers, you know. I mean, cows, it plants, they are the true producers, but are they? Not really. Sun is the real producer. Is it? Not really. It's the God, creator. Okay, he's the only true producer. He created the sun, so sun is has some creativity, sunlight, and plants. Yeah, they drink water, they consume energy, consume water, consume carbon dioxide. Okay, and then they make these leaves, and then vegetarian animals, herbivorous animals, herbivores, plant eating animals like cows, yeah, they eat, browse, graze, plants, but they don't eat any other animals though. Okay, so yeah, cows, these herbivores, they're kind of like plants in a sense that they don't consume other animals, they don't kill other animals, they just eat plants, and they don't exactly kill plants either. They just harvest the leaves. Also, cows can feed on dead leaves, the hay, hay. Yeah, they can also survive on dead plants. Wonderful animals. The plants that they eat, cows, they don't have to be a lot like live plants. They can survive on dead plants. Moose, deer, reindeer, same way. They can survive on hay. That's why we can easily farm reindeer, deer, elk, moose, because we have hay market for cows, right? Yeah, they will live on hay the cow eat. We can easily farm any herbivores like that. Okay, we should farm them. Okay, so farm deer, reindeer, elk, moose. Okay, yeah. Farm them because they are yummy. All right. But thinking about it, yeah, D2 is same as S3, right? I mean, D2 is same as S2, so also S3 is same as D3, right? S1 is same as D1, so this is like, we can think of this two ways, okay? So this is same as D2 minus D3. Is equal to delta P. So D2, D3. And this is minus delta. Is it? Because, look. No, 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 no. Maybe. Yeah. Probably this is minus delta D. Okay. Why? Because delta D, delta, it means later minus former. Okay. Delta is always future minus present, future value minus present value. Let's say you have a stock, you're a stockholder. Your stock price goes from $10 to $12. What is the difference? 12 minus 10, future minus present. So delta P, stock price change, is plus 2. But if your stock price goes from $10 to $8, then what's the delta P change? 8 minus 10. So future minus past. Okay, that's the price differential, delta. So 8 minus 10 is equal to minus 2. So change is negative because your stock price went down. Okay, it's always future minus present, future minus past. Okay, so latter minus former. So what happens first? Yeah, D2, right? Happens later, D3. So delta D is equal to D3 minus D2. That's why D2 minus D3 is minus delta D. Okay. Likewise, I'm not gonna spell this out for you because this is too elementary for me. Okay, so you just pause this video and think about it and catch up. Okay. Yeah, you're encouraged to look up in the internet. Okay, Bing, Google, Wikipedia, or some other sites, YouTube. This delta, okay, differential. All right, spread in financing term. Okay, so all right. Next, D2 is same as what? S2, right? So S2 minus S3. Now what is that? S2 minus S3. This is also equal to minus delta S. Why? Because we are subtracting S2 minus S3. It's like past minus future. But delta S is future minus past. It's S3 minus S2. We are switching the order, so that's why we have to put negative sign here. Okay? All right. So this demand and supply and price, this tripartite relation, it's quite complex. There's a lot to it. 3 variables. I mean, how many functions do you know of that have 3 variables? Okay. There's a lot to it. Okay, so now, yeah, I mean, delta D is equal to minus delta P, so we know that because if price go up, demand will go down. We know that, right? But how about this guy? Is this intuitive? What should we make of this? Let's think about this, all right? Yeah, I mean, we have equality sign here, but we notice that there is some directionality in this economical narrative, right? So when demand go up, price will go down. When demand go down, delta D is negative, then price will go up because there's negative sign is. All right? Now, Uh, this is situation where you oversupply. If you oversupply, yeah, then you will drive down the price. Okay, so the delta S is positive. You are oversupplying it. Then yeah, you have too many sellers. So it's like reverse auction where you have too many sellers. Sellers are the audience. You have one buyer. So there's this buyer, one buyer in reverse auction. Okay, she'll be like, "Hey, who's gonna sell me this apple for $1?" Then they are like, all of them. Okay, $10. Reverse auction. Okay, it's like price going down because you have too many sellers and you have only one buyer. This reverse auction. Okay, so this buyer want to buy one apple. Okay, so she's in the podium, reverse auction stage. The rest of them in the audience is just sellers. Okay, one buyer on the podium stage. She's like, "Hey, I want to buy an apple. You are all apple sellers in the audience, right? How many of you is willing to sell me an apple for $10?" Everybody in the audience raised their hand. Okay, too many people trying to sell me an apple. I just need one apple. I don't need all of you. So how about $7? How many of you would be willing to sell an apple to me for $7? There are like five people in the audience who is willing to do that. Okay, five people. Okay, no problem. Because I just need one person, one seller. How about $1? Hmm? How many of you would be willing to sell me an apple for $1? Then there's one guy, kind of zombie looking guy. Yeah, I'm a zombie apple seller. Like, okay, mister, come here. Show me your apple. I hope your apple is not as rotten and zombie like as you are. Show me your apple. And he will be like, okay, your apple looks good. Okay, sold. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, so yeah, so she purchased this apple for $1. Okay, because there's only one seller who's willing to sell this apple for such a low price. Okay, it takes zombie apple grower for this. Okay, but yeah, it happened. Reverse auction. Okay, so yeah, too many supply, so delta S is plus, and then delta P will be negative. You will drive down the price. Oversupply situation. Okay, so yeah, delta P negative, times negative is plus. So oversupply. If it's negative supply situation, then there's undersupply, supply shortage. Then the price will go up, right? Yeah. So minus is equal to minus times plus. So it makes sense here, both cases. Now, if demand level go down, okay, let me see. I'm sorry, this is wrong direction here. It's actually this, okay? If price go up, then demand will go down, okay? If price go down, then demand will go up, okay? So the because I have to tell you, we'll take a break, okay? And because the directionality of this equation matters, okay? Because when demand go up, price will go up too. So uh, it's not exactly bi-directional equation, okay? So we better put this arrow instead of this equation equality. We'll take a break, okay? So yeah, so equation isn't exactly the right operator to use in economics because ordering matters. Okay. No economists ever noticed this. Why? Because economists, they're not too good at mathematics. Why? Why? Because if those people had been so good at mathematics, they wouldn't be doing economics. They would be doing mathematics. Okay, so we are pretty good at mathematics here, humanologists. Okay, so that's why if we study economics, oh, we can defeat them easy. We can outfox them so easily because economists, they are not very good at mathematics. Okay, so economists, okay, they are okay with it, right? So take 5 minutes, okay? So all right, we'll take a break, okay? All right. Okay, we are back. Boy. Where are we now? Oh man, so much to it. Okay, directionality. This time around, I'm not going to erase this, okay? Because yesterday I erased this and I regretted it. So we'll find a new whiteboard to erase, okay? So, okay, let's go for it, all right? Whiteboard hunting. Hunting for whiteboard to erase. This guy. We're not gonna ask any questions, okay? We'll just erase it because we are doing economics now. Mathematics, we'll get back to it when we feel like it. When we are done with economics, alright? Let me grab some new pens. Alright. I have 5 pens here. Who care about mathematics, right? Who care about mathematics? I don't. Not now. Sometimes I do. Pet magnet. There. Pet button magnet. You know, there's this pen holder sitting idle over there, so we'll use it. I hope this chair doesn't break. Give me 1 second, let me check with my friends, alright? So, but my phone is charging. Give me 1 second. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. I'm gonna hang out with my friends, so probably tomorrow there will be no recording, okay? So, so it will have to be like this, okay? It will have to look like, I want some red. Do I have red? Yeah, I like red. If demand increases, then price increases, okay? If demand goes down, price go down, right? That's this, okay? It's because if actually this is not small d, it's large d, the absolute demand. Small d is transactional demand. Small d moves along same curve, one curve, transactional demand curve. The small d is okay. Small d, when price go down, then transactional demand will go up. Okay, this is a very crucial difference. Let me do this right. Okay, they have to be in the same level. Minus delta D. Okay, if price go down, then there will be increased transactional demand. Okay, but in terms of absolute demand level, it does not change. Why? You are making the same kind of pasta. The only thing you change is the price. You are not changing the quality of your pasta that you are selling, and also your restaurant is not becoming more popular. It's the same number of people, same set of people who already know your pasta, who already want your pasta. Okay, for all those people, some people can buy it, some people can't, because your pasta has a price tag. Okay, but if you decrease the price, more people out of those older people, the set of maximum demand, okay, wishful thinkers, wishful pasta fans of yours, we call that set the demand capacity set of all people in the world or your town who want to eat your pasta, but only subset of that demand capacity. Okay, so you've set big D. Okay, set of all people who want your pasta. Now, on the right, you have smaller set, transactional demand set, absolute demand set. Okay, only the rich people, people with a lot of money, can purchase your pasta. But there are people out there who still want your pasta, but they cannot purchase your pasta because they got no money. Okay? Absolute demand set and transactional demand set. The number of people who actually end up buying your pasta. Okay? So it's a subset of small d is subset of big D. Okay? Alright. Now let me chat with my friend because tomorrow, yeah, I'm going out. Okay, so there will be no recording tomorrow. Okay, so it's been a long while I ever hung out with my friends. So. All right. This is a very important distinction. Okay. Let's say there are 100 people in your town, in your locality, who want your pasta, but only 10 people can buy your pasta because it's kind of pricey. You use healthy ingredients. Doesn't have to be organic, but it has to be lean meat. So for beef, you said 5 kinds of pasta, okay? Let's say fish, like salmon pasta, beef pasta, pork pasta, chicken pasta. How about snake pasta too? Snake pasta. We have bird like chicken, right? And then we have reptilian, snake, and then you have what, mammal, cow pasta, and then you have pork pasta, and then you have fish pasta, salmon. Okay, so yeah, I mean, and you boil them, get rid of all the fat out of it. Snake pasta, it doesn't sound quite right, right? So we call it like a crocodile, gator, alligator, gator tail pasta. Have I ever had gator tail? Yes, when I was in Texas. Fort Hood, Texas. Okay, yeah, I did have some gator tail. And there's some alligators in Texas. It's like later gator. What does it taste like? It tastes like catfish, muddy taste. So I'm not sure if they say it's the gator tail, but I'm not sure if it was actually catfish because they kind of taste the same. Muddy taste. Okay, so all right. Okay. We may put this negative sign on the other side. Okay, so okay. If demand increase, I mean price go up, then yeah, the demand will go down. If price go down, the demand will go up. Okay, so we are talking about transactional demand within one curve right here, but here is without one curve. There are two curves. Okay, if your pasta restaurant gains some popularity, you got more heightened, raised, increased business reputation, then this curve become go up. To you is like promotion, okay? Increased popularity. So absolutely more people want your pasta. This absolute demand. But you may decide, no, I don't care. Okay, I will make the same number of pasta, 10 pasta dishes a day. So transactional demand, small d, it will be just 10, it will not increase because you refuse to produce more. But back in the days, only 10 people wanted your pasta, but now it's 15 people want your pasta. That's the absolute demand. But transactional demand is still 10 because you refuse to make more pasta. So only 10 pasta end up getting sold. So that's the transactional or relative demand, small d. But absolute d, oh yeah, now it's no longer 10 people, it's 15 people who want your pasta. Okay, so give me 1 second. Okay. So change in big D, it means change in reputation, popularity. Change in small d, that's about, you're lowering the price or increasing the price given the same reputation, given the same popularity, one curve. Okay. Yeah, then transactional demand will fluctuate according to your price change, because if you have the same reputation, it's one curve. Absolute demand stays the same number of people want your pasta, let's say 100 people, that does not change. Okay. So in this scenario, absolute demand, it doesn't change. In this scenario, transactional demand does not change. Okay, because more people want your pasta, but you are selling only same number of pasta as before. So you sold 10 pasta yesterday. Today, you wake up just like Lord Byron. Yeah, you find yourself very famous, but you don't want to work more hours and you don't want to hire any people. So only 10 pasta end up being sold out. Fruitfulized. Yes, you're not increasing any transactional demand, but yeah, you can increase your price if you choose to. If you do not increase the price, oh well, then there will be higher price in terms of their waiting time. Time is money, right? So one way or the other, price will go up in terms of money, dollar figure, or their waiting time. Okay, let's take a break. Okay, so it's about time that we take a break. So we'll be back. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's take 5 minutes. All right. Okay. We have what? 2 hours left? Oh man. How embarrassing. We have 2 hours left. I don't have enough juice. I don't have enough. I have enough vodka. I just don't have enough vocal cord energy. Okay, so what a shame. Jesus said, yeah, spirit is willing, but body is weaker than the willing spirit. You know, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I told you I'll think about this colleague of mine, US Army. I imagine him and I imagine punching him. I'm sorry, okay? Because later on we became friends, good friends. Okay, so I shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, I think he's a very good fighter. Okay, he was like ready to fight me. Okay, because I have some reputation. I had some reputation when I was in the U.S. Army, as I can do 3 finger push up. I can use nunchucks. I know martial art. I can punch. I can punch metal, brick wall. Yeah, I show them. So I had some reputation for being a more than average people, more than average Americans. Yeah, I know more martial arts than average Americans. Okay, so that's what I can tell you. I'm not saying I'm a good martial artist, but yeah, I have some reputation for that. But this guy, I don't know. Maybe he didn't know. So yeah, he was okay with fighting me. So and some people told me later on because we didn't fight, but some people told me, it was my friends in the U.S. Army, hey, we think he could have beaten you up. He could have kicked your ass. I was like, whatever. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's not a shitbag. He's diligent guy. And his English was poorer than mine, but he had a thicker accent than mine. But he picked on my accent, so he got some bad score there. You pick on my accent. If you are not my friend yet, and you pick on my accent, because back then we are just acquaintances. We belong to the same battalion, not the same company. I was in Bravo company. He was in Alpha or Beta or Charlie or Delta company, whatever. Okay, but we had battalion formation. We saw each other. Okay, so smart too. He's very smart. Very. He's smart man. Okay, he's Hispanic, smart guy. He's kind of new to America. Okay, but legally, he was not illegal immigrant. Okay, so he was legal. Yeah, he joined the U.S. Army. I did too. He was younger than me. Okay, and then I challenged him first, and he took the challenge. He didn't back out because he's kind of masculine kind of guy. Okay, so oh, he was like, "You challenge me? Yeah, I'm here, man. Bring it on." He was kind of like that. Okay, so but he's more like street fighter type. Me, I'm no street fighter. I don't have a lot of real fighting experience. But yeah, I did and I still do practice martial art on my own, not sparring with some partner. No, all the martial art I ever practice is behind the closed doors. I'm solo practitioner kind of solo martial artist. I punch in the air, kick in the air. Okay. When I was a child, yeah, we did sparring. Okay, I did too. But in my college days, graduate school days, yeah, I went to gym and punched the boxing bag, this heavy punching bag. Yeah. Nowadays, I don't even have that. All I have is empty Alaskan air. So I punch and kick in the air when I'm alone. Okay? This is what I do nowadays. So yeah, this guy, he took the challenge. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, let's put down the weapon, M16. Let's fight like a man, like he was like that. So I was like, you know, on a second thought, why can't we be friends? Okay? So did I back out because what? I was afraid of him? No. Because I didn't want to get into any trouble. Okay? I mean, he may end up beating me up. I may end up killing him, or he may end up killing me, or we kill each other, we beat up each other. He beat me up, I beat him up, or he kill me, I kill him. I mean, anything can happen, but either way, we'll end up with some trouble. Article 15, whatever. No, I have better things to do because when I was in Afghanistan with this guy, kind, not maybe not the very kind, but this Hispanic gentleman who's younger than me. I was studying for LSAT, law school admission test, because I was gonna apply to law school after the U.S. Army career. I don't want to have bad record in DD 214. Okay, it's just waste of time and energy, and I didn't want to ruin my record by getting into some kind of recorded trouble. Okay, so yeah, I didn't say anything. Okay, so he put down his weapon. I still had the weapon. Okay, but I wasn't gonna use it against him. No. But did I put down my weapon to fight him? No, I didn't. I was just standing like this, looking at him. He looked at me for maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and we realized. I don't know what he was thinking, but as for me, I did not want to fight him. Why? Because I don't want to get into trouble. It's not worth it. Okay. Okay, yeah, you are a strong man. You are a manly man. Okay, so you take my challenge. I got you, okay? But I don't want to fight you. Why? Because it's just waste of energy. We have a job to do. We are gate guards. If you and I fight now, come on, we'll get into trouble. I don't want that shit, okay? I was like in my mid 30s or early 30s, 33, 34, 32, I don't know. No, I was older than that. I knew better, so we didn't fight. Okay, so yeah, I didn't say a word, but this smart guy, Hispanic guy, very smart guy, so he was like, if you want to fight me, I will fight you. I was just standing there, okay, looking at him, staring at him. Not staring, but just looking at him like. So he, without a single word spoken, he realized that that's not what I want. So he picked up his weapon again and we went back to the gate guard in Afghanistan, the US Army base. What's the name of this base? I'm not going to tell you. Okay. So. Yeah, so later on we became friends. Okay, I would tell him my story, he would tell me his story. Yeah, great story. Okay, so we became friends. Okay, so let me chat with my friends. Okay, so yeah, I mean the friends I'm chatting is just towners because we're gonna hang out tomorrow. Okay, so all right. All right. This economics thing. Oh man, what do we do with this shit? We'll label it. Okay, number one, number two. Okay, so it's about two curves. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the delta big D. Okay, and the delta small d is zero. So yeah, then it leads to uh, delta p positive. Okay, price go up. So that's that. Now number two is same one curve. Okay, so okay, so from here to there. Okay, price go up. Okay, then you have demand go down. Okay, So delta small d is negative, right? Negative times negative 1 is positive, so that's plus delta p. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, okay? And you have 1, 2, okay? Ordering actually matters in our transactional demand theory. Ordering is important. It does make a difference. Time sequence, okay? So I mean, have you ever seen this kind of stuff in economics? Are you economics major, economics PhD? Maybe you have seen. I don't know. I didn't major in economics, okay? I didn't PhD in economics. My dad, biological father, okay, happened to be an economist, but he didn't talk too much about economics when he was at home, okay? Yeah, in his school, and he's a professor. Before that, he was a researcher in a South Korean governmental institution. Yeah, all he did was economics in his job, his line of work. But at home, he didn't want to talk about that. Okay, so every now and then I would ask him some economics question, and he was kind and generous to answer me, to explain the kind of economics concept that I didn't quite understand. Okay, he's nice guy. I know he didn't want to talk about economics, but he did. Okay, so okay. Is it time to take a break yet? Almost. All right. So I told you yesterday. Okay, so demand, consumers, buyers. Okay, they are the king. In Korean, in South Korea at least, yeah, there's this maxim, proverb that says, "Customer is the king." Okay, so they are the boss, customers, your patrons. If you're a businessman, business owner, yeah, you're probably richer, wealthier than your customers, right? Because let's say you own this restaurant, grocery store, your customers most likely they have less money than you do. Okay, but they're just employees, most likely. Okay, let's say you own this Walmart franchise, McDonald's, Burger King, Subway sandwich, this joint franchise, or you come up with your brand new restaurant franchise of your own. 90% of your customers, patrons, buyers, probably they are employees. Okay, but you are employer, your business owner. Most likely you have more money than your customers if you own your own business. Okay, but your customers whose yearly salary level is less than your yearly earning, they are still your boss because they are the one who give you money. Okay, so yeah, you have to obey your customers, consumers, patrons. I do understand why nowadays in 2019 all these businesses, small and big, they bow down to gay marriage, tattoos, marijuana, piercings, gay marriage, ultra interracialism, because that's a dominant, popular mainstream ideology. Okay, so as a business person, business owner, seller, producer, supplier, yeah, you have to bow down to your customers, mainstream majority, because they are your boss. If, if you're a politician, same way. The voters, average American citizens, they're your boss. Although, yeah, you may have went to some fucking West Point, fucking Princeton, Harvard, Yale, Stanford, Berkeley, Columbia, whatever, right? But if you're a politician, you have to bow down to your voters, mainstream, majoritarian mainstream. Yeah, you sell out, right? Because you have to, because your voters, American citizens, your consumers, buyers, they're your boss. You have to just obey. Okay, but my friend, not me. I don't serve you. I serve God. Okay. Yeah, in humanology, yeah, we sometimes, many times, we equate people and God, but not always, because sometimes God and people they are not the same. Okay, when they are different, I obey God, not people. What I obey is people's future. I want what's best for people's future. Okay, gay marriage is gonna ruin people's future. Marijuana, tattoos, piercings, obesity, sugar and fat. It's gonna ruin people's future. Today, they want it. They want gay, they want marijuana, they want sugar and fat. But in the future, it's gonna destroy people's lives. So we will modify this God people equation, okay? God is equal to, let's write it down, okay? Okay? So yeah, God is equal to future people's success, the next generation's prosperity. Alright? So yeah, I want what's best for people in the future, the next generation, okay? That's what I'm working for. I don't care about today's people hurting their feelings. I cannot care less. Okay? Yeah. But for the future generation success, I'm all for it. Why? Because I owe my parental and grandparental generation to be where I am now. I'm safe and sound, making my own money. I got a job, house, and car. Thanks to my past generation, parental, grandparental generation, their love, affection, forgiveness, I owe them. I want to pass down this love from my parents, grandparents in Korea, America, Europe, Middle East, Africa, anywhere, okay? India, Asia. Yeah, I want to pass down this love to the future generation. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. Okay? Let's take 5 minutes break, okay? And then we'll talk about this one thing I wanted to talk about. It just slipped through my mind. What was that? There's this one thing I really wanted to talk about, okay? So something possibly personal, on a personal note, maybe. I forgot, okay? So because we are dealing with so many different things here. I don't recall, okay? So maybe come back to me, okay? Inshallah, God willing. I love Arabic. I love Islam. Okay, so I'm not saying inshallah, sarcastic tone. No, I love Islam. I love Arabic. I love Middle East. I'm a huge fan. Okay, so I am. I learned Arabic. I know some. Okay, so like shukran gazilan, shukran jazilan. Is it Gulf Arabic or Egyptian Arabic or somewhere else? I learned it, okay, because I studied Arabic, okay. So I love Arabic, okay. So what was that one thing I wanted to talk about? It has nothing to do with economics. It was something else. I'm trying to recollect my lost memory. Okay, we'll take a break, okay. Let's take a break and maybe come back to me, okay. I'll smoke a cigarette, just 2 or 3 puffs, maybe 1/4 of a cigarette. They enhance the short-term memory. Maybe come back to me, okay, during the break. So take 5, okay. Let's take 5 minutes break. Yeah, take 5 or 10, okay. We have time. Okay, we are back. Yeah, I just surreptitiously checked on my zipper to make sure my zipper is zipped up. Okay, so we have more than 1 hour left. Man, come on. Time goes so slow today. So yeah, I'm hanging out with my friends tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, there won't be any recording. Okay, I was just hanging out with my friends. It's been a long while since I ever went out. Okay, so economics. Yeah, yeah, we don't need this shit. Okay, so we did enough economics for today. Okay, so we put this behind us. For the rest of this 1 hour left, we just sit back, relax, drink vodka and just chill. Okay, just chill. Do I have your permission for that? Do I? May I? Would you permit me kindly so that I can just sit back, relax? It's Saturday and not Thursday evening. I have to go back to work tomorrow, by the way. Okay, tomorrow is Friday, alright? But yeah, let's just enjoy a little. Okay, so yeah, go ahead, text, email, whatever. All right. So what do we talk about? I still don't recall the one topic I really wanted to talk about today with you. I don't remember, alright? So let's just talk about random stuff, okay? Let's talk about random stuff. Hey, chatting with my friends at the same time. Yeah, you go ahead, okay? Text with your friends, email. Yeah, be my guest, okay? So mosquito bite. How much time to? 1 hour left. You know, I'm kind of blank. Okay, I had a long day today. Okay, so what do I want to talk about? I cannot recall that one topic I wanted to talk with you about. I don't remember, right? So because I have full time job. Okay, so I have full time job. Many things happened today. Okay, yeah. So I worked very hard, 8 to 5, 1 hour lunch break. All right, so uh, just don't have enough energy to recollect. Reminisce, remember that one slither of memory in my head between my ears. Okay, between my ears, I have this hard drive memory, short term memory, long term memory. It's a slipped away. Okay, so I cannot remember. Maybe come back to me, alright? If it's important enough. Okay, I just don't recall. Alright, so let's just call it a day because I need some vocal rest. Okay, so most likely we continue this on Sunday. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Saturday, maybe Saturday. Okay, because tomorrow, Friday, I'm hanging out with my friends. It's been a long while. Okay, so it'll be Saturday or Sunday. That'll be the next episode. Okay, so good night. Thank you. I love you. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.